Yeah, this is Point Black, coming in hard and off the car, coming with the flow, straight from the barrio, and coming with the heat from the damn street. This is PBN Point Black National News, the late and the great edition, and the ghetto edition as well, because this is what we must do at all times. You know what I'm saying? We must come with the facts, the crackbacks, the boom bip to the line ass lips, the heat from the street, the flow from the barrio, you know what I'm saying, and the boom bip to the line ass lips. Because this is what we must do. As we see. So while people are out there trying to do what they do, we still see a whole lot of lollygag and bullshit that's going on in itself. You know what I mean? We even got people calling each other liars and instead, but today we see a repulsive Christian and con man name is called a Trump. You know what I'm saying? Coming from researcher Alan Richardson or something like that. Richardson or whatever on this matter. You know what I'm saying? From what we're seeing. He's a so-called star, Alan. I guess he's an actor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he's a proud, as he is of his Christianity, which I don't follow, never will follow again, ever in my life, because you attack me with something that don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want, but when we look at the whole matter of Christianity, Christianity have killed more people on the planet Earth than anyone else, probably. All in the name of Christianity, such as what we see going on in the Gaza Strip right now. You know what I'm saying? He also called out those who claim to share the faith for becoming the kind of, I guess he called it, Vitrolic tribe. He's saying those who, have become the kind of Vitrolic tribe or whatever that is so anti-hitical or whatever, anti-hitical to what Jesus, I don't follow that. So what are you telling people to do, Mr. Actor? You're a good actor, ain't you? You know what I mean? Hey, Zeus, you know what I mean? Or Zeus, probably. You know what I mean? But don't come with this Greek mythology that you stole from Egypt and remixed it in the Greek mythology and all kinds of calling all this games. You know what I'm saying? Talking that bullshit in more ways than one. What Jesus was calling us to do, he never called anyone to do anything. That's another lie. You know what I'm saying? Those are just scriptural poems and different things that you put in that book and stole this and stole that and mix and remix and all the kind of bullshit, chaotic shit that you would do to come up with something like this and saying that Jesus, you know what I'm saying, calling us to be and to do in particular, which is on whatever his name is, Ritchson, is baffle how some who claim to be Christians could embarrass someone like the ex-reality show host and multiple impeached ex-papas, Donald Trump. Well, first of all, you could say what you want about Donald Trump and all the Christianity stuff that you kick in people's ear, but nobody truly feeling that nonsense in any way. Seems like you're just trying to get your name in the news for your new film, I guess. But, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to Christianity and all the different stuff that you're talking about, we don't care about that. No, we don't. We don't have no love for that at all, because as black people, we're Africans. We're the originators. You know what I'm saying? You're the imitator. And you're trying to tell somebody about a God and about Jesus and something they'll never see, never have seen, never will see, and nobody ever met somebody who actually seen him. So, and no relatives of. Oh, where's all the relatives of all these saints and prophets that you speak of. Show me their relatives, their blood siblings that living today, that are here today, all the way down to their ancestry, to their children of today. You know what I'm saying? You're always talking about Joseph, Mary, and all this different stuff. Where are their children? Where are their ancestors? You know what I'm saying? Where are their lineage? You know what I'm saying? Same with that jackass Yahoo. You know what I'm saying? He needs to prove that as well while he's over there murdering and killing the God's people that have no lineage to show anything at all, in no shape or form other than in a book. So get out of my face with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we see creep Joe Biden hints at possible executive order to effectively shut down the border. Yeah, right. After you have that 800 billion people into the country from across the border, now you're talking that because the election is coming up, and you know people are going to start to look. So now you're going to come back and try to see that you save the border, you save and you shut the border, and you come up with the right policies and executive order, you shut down the border, and everything is kosher, and you back online out of your motherfucking brains like every other dumb fucker that follow you anyway. But at the same time, this is coming by Danielle, you know what I'm saying, Wallace, one day ago, coming off the Fox News. You know what I mean? In more ways than one. But we see the creepy ass nut book back by hints in a new interview, you know what I'm saying, that aired Tuesday night, that he is planning a possible executive order to effectively shut down the border by the end of the month. No, you should have shut it down a long fucking time ago, you lying son of a bitch, trying to ease yourself back on the political scene as a saint, as a person with some damn brains, you know what I mean, and you're not. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to weasel your way back into the minds of the people that you came and saved the border, shut the border, and everybody vote for you, and whoopie-doo, voila. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. You know what I'm saying? Rescind the Article 2.13. You know what I'm saying? Do that, clown. You know what I'm saying? But we see you in a vision. You know what I'm saying? And that's for Casivido. You know what I'm saying? Look like when that's for Casivido asked the creepy ass broke back bitch president if he had decided whether to issue an executive order, and creepy ass broke back Biden, dumbass pedophilia idiot, you know, indicated that it may be on the table. Yeah, after you let 800 billion people across the border into our country, ready to activate them to vote for you. You fill up all democratic cities everywhere, and you're going to make them feel that you saved them while you're sitting up just saying you're going to work them just as hard as you work the nigga. Yeah, okay, well, it's because we already knew that's what it was. You got to remember, I was living around here when they started, a lot of them started migrating up this way in many ways, riding on bicycles or whatever and going to work and making that money, you know what I'm saying? You forgot I was here. I was already doing the same jobs that they were doing 10 times over. I was cutting grass, digging holes, you know what I'm saying, landscaping this, landscaping that, you know what I'm saying, which was the trade, you know what I'm saying, in most golf course work and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I was doing all that type of stuff, driving cabs, you know, cleaning houses, all the stuff that they're doing, which they like to call menial labor. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, now that you broke back Big Biden and brought him over here, he's going to just use them just the same as he used the niggas just to stay in power. This is the reason why he brought them over, and this is why he gave them so much of this and so much of that and flourishing it and refused to close it. Now wants to get back on the election trail and the board, you know what I'm saying, to get the minds of the people that the Democrat came and saved you from the border, when they're the one who caused the problem in the first place. Like I said, they always cause the problem, marinate it, and then confuse the mind and scruple the minds of the American people, and then come back and say that they come in like a brand new second hand, you know, to close the border, you know what I'm saying, as if you wasn't the one that caused the open border problem to begin with. You will never live that down, going around preaching open border policy. You know what I'm saying? Open border policy. You know, and then start spitting in it shit like if you're trying to escape coyotes and cartel, who work probably for you, clown. You know what I'm saying? But we see here indicating that it may be on the table. It should have been on the table years ago. Our borders have been unprotected for many, many years to you wouldn't believe. You know what I'm saying? All behind Joe Biden and his bullshit. Same go for his affiliation with the Chinese and receiving Chinese money. And then letting them in the country to sell fentanyl all over the fucking place and killing American people and still sitting up there trying to act as if he had nothing to do with it. Every single one of the persons that is following or even have any affiliation with the even Democratic or is in position today, other than the ones that may have some sense, you know what I'm saying, is a clown show. Mayorkas, you know what I'm saying, Merrick Garland, you know what I'm saying, Creepy Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, the AOC clown group, you know what I'm saying, and many Black Caucus ass, jackass dummies, you know what I'm saying, is up there with this bullshitical clown show. And Letitia James, Alan Braggs, all of them is a clown fucking show. Straight up. Trump is a better candidate than all of them put together in one peas can pot. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one, he said, well, it suggested that we're examining, you know what I'm saying, why you destroy and con off these people into voting for you rather than forming a strong republic in itself. You busy worrying about some demon mockery, and that has never worked, you know what I'm saying? And it's the mockery, really, in your face, using that word to go across the planet Earth and just do bullshit in everybody country talking about spreading democracy. But no, you wasn't spreading democracy. What you were spreading is a bunch of money and conning your literal pallies into joining NATO. You know what I'm saying? And talking about spreading democracy all over the world. But you were spreading the joining of 34 nations or more into NATO. You know what I'm saying? The New World Order, piece of shit criminal organization. I don't care what you think to me or whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? As far as I see it, y'all are jackasses. And I'm probably going to die thinking the same thing about you. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you're going to examine something that you caused. You going to examine something that you say. And I can't believe the American people sat up here and let this man preach open border policy on some asylum seeker and some old bullshit shit talking about coyotes and cartels. You don't unsecure your border because of these type of things, because what you just mentioned in all ways is going to be a detriment to the American people based on you fucking gave them a shot, and now you're talking about this shit is wiping them out, and then now they're getting weaker by the moment. So we have to start doing something that's going to compensate for that. We are Americans and we don't lay down for no one. We ain't no goddamn chump. You know what I'm saying? We fought many battlefields whether right or wrong, and many men stood valiantly and lost their lives on that battlefield to see the fucking bullshit that you would come with, this Ku Klux Klan piece of shit. And I hope that you understand what I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm here or gone or not. That shit has got to cease and settle when it comes to the security of your country. You cannot join into these things and then your whole aim is to kill black people. You know what I'm saying? The greatest people on planet Earth that gave you life in more ways than one than you will understand one day. You know what I'm saying? But you still continue down the road with the same old rhetoric and garbage. And I hope by now that you have learned your lesson and put down your arms in the name of that garbage. You know what I'm saying? And pick up your arms in the name of your patrioticcy and valiancy and heroiccy to stand for the country in which you call yourself killing off everyone for. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest here. What is your true aim that we ask of you? You know what I'm saying? You know, just like you have a gang group that go out and do the terrorist shit for the United States that you did on black people in more ways than one is not acceptable today based on that anyway. Because when we even look at even the movie The Purge, what did we see? We see a bunch of Ku Klux Klan niggas going around killing black people. Now, what was that going to solve? Duh. Anyway, we still see the dumb shit as usual. But we see the power. Joe Biden replied, I would have that power under the legislation when the border has over 500,000 people, 25,000 people a day trying to cross the border because you preach open border policy. You sick son of a bitch. Now you're trying to retract it in all different con artist fucking ways, but the damage is already done. There is no turning this back when you have 500,000 to 25,000 people every day trying to cross the border. So you're going to dump the whole of South America into America. That's what you're saying. And then fill them up all in democratic cities and then con them off into believing through some kind of caucus Spanish party, which I hope don't have, because they're going to look like truly a whole bunch of sellouts, just like you have a whole bunch of nigga-ass sellouts as well. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to use you like a grease ball. So you need to start to get that stigmatization off your back, out of their mouth, and show what you're really about in itself, in a country that can give you so much more, rather than trying to run dictatorship, hatred, and racist bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest here. So he's saying 25,000 people a day trying to cross the border because you can't manage you cannot manage it. Slow it up. Why would you, how, you never did that, creepy ass knucklehead Biden. You only furthered it and speeded up on a wider and more population numbers coming into the country and flow. You know what I'm saying? You exacerbated and made it go even more by saying open border policy. So now you have 50 zillion people trying to come over the border into this country, which can cause a whole lot of bullshit. And Joe Biden knows it, but he'd rather destroy this country rather than stand up for his crimes. He'd rather throw you trinkets and favors and good talk, you know what I'm saying he's signing this and signing that. And every time he does that, he's signing something closer to dictatorship and quarantining your ass in a prison somewhere in the mountains. Keep on playing around and you will see. You know what I'm saying? Get this man out of your government altogether. He's a creep. He's a loser. He always was. He was born one. It's in his genetic. So we know that as a fact. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you getting out of there. There's no guarantee that I have the power all by myself, you know, but I caused it all by myself. You know, I said open border policy, and my first day in office, I'm going to just take down all the Trump's, you know, executive orders, stay in Mexico, stay, all that type of, executive orders. I'm going to rescind all of that, and we're going to just open the border wide open. And now you're coming back talking this shit, talking about you ain't got the power. You a clown motherfucker. A twisted, cynical, necromaniac, bald-headed, bump-head, like Brother Bob used to say, fool. Don't give me that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Up here lying to the people, talking about he might do this and might do that. When it comes to the border situation. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, creep Joe Biden hints at possible executive order to effectively shut down the border. Yeah, like you effectively open it wide open for 400 million terrorists, killers, murderers, pedophilias, regular, honest people trying to come to America and have their American dream. You know what I'm saying? But along with that came that You know what I'm saying? Chinese, Arabs, terror, everybody this motherfucker ever sold out to in all 34 countries dumped their fucking toilet probably on our ass. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. He's a clown. You know what I'm saying? And it said that this has to come to something like that. You see what I'm saying? Where you got to hear this type of behavior going on. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. In more ways than one. You know? We see the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You even having people up there asking him questions about this and questions about that. Ain't nobody asking this clown a motherfucking question in no shape or form. You know what I'm saying? He is a clown then, just like he's a clown now. You know what I'm saying? He's a clown then, just like he's a clown now. And ain't no changing that aspect. Ain't no changing anything to do with it at all. You know what I'm saying? We see here where Caroline LaVette, you know, she's saying, I guess, Trump is winning because people remember how much better their lives were under the leadership of Donald J. Trump, the legend himself. You know what I mean? And many people, many is legends, especially amongst the black race. Legends in the stories that you wouldn't believe of the glory of man. You know what I'm saying? When men are pushed by others to excel to that level, they do. But they cease to take that away from black men especially. Don't water them down to, like you said, hanging in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, shooting each other, playing PlayStation and smoking a blunt, and then talking about a gang, drug guns and gangs in the same order. You know what I'm saying? But we have to start to change this for our people, because our people are way more than just that. That does not define our manhood in any shape or form under those conditions. You're talking about just straight survival, probably. You know what I'm saying? In its wrongful ways that cause even more detriment in the end. You know what I'm saying? So where's the way out? And it's sure him being a rap star signing a contract, or Hollywood signing a contract, or a comedian, or any entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not following that either. I love the entertainment, but it doesn't move me that way. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start to look at that.